going on, guys? About to check out this video. It seems like Myron is speaking on this whole Joey Swoll situation. I don't know much about it. I think he might have paid homage to Hulk Hogan or something like that. Rest in peace to Hulk. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. People try to say that like I'm not black if I say that, or like I'm evil. Fam, I'm not going to judge someone based off of a few moments or leaked calls when, fam, I don't know who they are. I don't know them at all. But I do know that they contributed a lot of positive to the world. So, I don't know. That's a whole lot of I don't knows. But let's get some more information, man. Let's see what's going down. Shout out to Myron.
Think about this. Goes, all the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired to do great things in their life and pay it forward to help others and carry on my message. But no matter how much good you do, people just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down.
Not wrong.
You either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. Thank you for your support. I am done. Right? And he tweeted that 2 hours ago.
Oh, he retired?
Already had 3 million views. Now, those of you that don't know who Joey Swoll is, Joey Swoll is a fitness influencer that,
from what I've seen, he's the guy that calls out a lot of nasty toxicity within the gym culture. Right? So that's kind of unfortunate. Like, if maybe, am I remembering wrong?
Basically, what he does is he records, or well, excuse me, he doesn't record, but people send him clips of people being dickheads in the gym. A lot of the time, it's women working out in a gym, being attention whores, insulting people for looking at them, recording people and trying to make fun of them. And what he does is he reacts to these videos and you know, roast them for being scumbags and maybe picking on people that are new to the gym or for being extremely narcissistic in the gym. A lot of the people he criticizes are women, right? Which I'm all for that, right? And you know, he's what I would consider like more of like a normie content creator. Doesn't really swear, doesn't use foul language, very politically correct. And when he does criticize these women, doesn't criticize them for being bimbos. He criticizes them more for their behavior. Fine, no worries, right? Basically, the way he makes his content, you wouldn't know where he stands politically or on culture issues. Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I've told you guys this before. There are certain influencers and certain types of content where being aligned to a ideology politically or culturally will hurt you, right?
Yeah, I do think that's the case with certain things. With me, I don't think I align with anything specifically, right? I think that some of my audience would be maybe right-leaning, but I wouldn't even define myself as like someone who would be conservative, right? As in like total, per se. I would say maybe I have certain traditional opinions, right? But maybe some that's not. But I do think overall, when it comes to just having common sense, most of my audience would probably agree that we lean on the right to some degree. And it might be some people that watch me from the left. They just know that I got common sense, right? But overall, I don't have a side, if I'm just being honest. I don't have a side. I'm not really super political, especially due to the fact that I don't trust the government. And I think it's all just a sham, right? Left, right, it don't matter. It's a fake football game to distract us from what's really going on. But anyway, I'm just saying.
And the reason why is because it'll make you divisive and you'll lose like half your base. Now, fitness influencers and people that do shit like this, a lot of the times, they can't be all the way honest about certain things. Okay.
You know.
And
now if they want to make income or whatever, right? If that's the game you're playing.
So basically, what it seems like to me, just from reading through the comments, is he got an insane amount of backlash for making a tribute to Hulk Hogan, right?
Crazy.
And for those of you that don't know, apparently, if you talk to wokies and weirdos, they don't like Hulk Hogan because he's racist. Okay, that's one of the things that people complained about, saying that Hulk Hogan is racist, because I remember there was a recording that went out a couple of years ago that alleged that Hulk Hogan was racist, right? He made a comment about his daughter dating a black guy or some shit like that, and people got all mad.
I do remember that.
So,
I ain't crying about it.
Hold on. That's.
Personally, I don't care.
Hold on.
Whatever your opinion is, that is your opinion. Right? And I'm talking about from Hulk Hogan's perspective. Like, I don't give a damn. Whatever his opinion is.
Okay, the mic is fine. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay, somebody scared me. So, he got hit with a lot of heat for this, right? And you can see here that some people are commenting, yeah, you should have just ignored the criticism in the first place, would have been better long term. Now the right things are replaced. Never been a need to the woke mob and never apologized to them, etc. So Joey Swoll clearly apologized for this Hulk Hogan thing, right? And
this is crazy.
The reason why I'm even bringing this all up is I wanted to thank you guys, okay? I really wanted to take this moment to thank you.
Would this be an apology? It's him quitting. I don't know if this is an apology. But whatever, man.
Guys, all you motherfuckers OSS, all you guys that watch me on YouTube, all you guys that watch me on Rumble, you guys afford me the ability to be myself. Okay?
That's something I'm working towards, man. Sign up for memberships and Patreon if you're able to. That is something I'm working towards, for sure.
Have I been censored for it? Yes. Have I been demonetized for it? Yes. Have I lost accounts for it? Yes. But no matter how offensive I am or the things that I do or what I say, you guys have allowed me to be honest. And I really want to take this moment to thank you guys, because I don't think people give the supporters enough credit sometimes, especially when you have a personality as divisive as me. And this right here, guys, is real. I've told you guys a million times on this stream that most influencers are scared of their own shadow and they're scared to put out videos. They're scared to say what they want to say. They're scared to be honest. They're scared to be raw. They're scared to be real. And it's precisely because of shit like this. The guy did a tribute to a wrestler he grew up on. The woke mob comes after him.
People were mad. That's crazy.
And he bends the knee and apologizes.
Yeah, he did bend the knee. It don't look like an apology. Maybe I'm missing a certain message, but regardless, he bent the knee. Yeah, that's him bowing out and not gracefully. Yeah, so yeah. I think he should just not have responded to it and just kept doing your content. Who give a damn who don't like you? Who cares?
And this isn't me picking on Joey Swoll. This is me just keeping it real with you guys to let you guys know. When you guys ask me all the time, Myron, why don't you do a collab here? Or why don't you bring this person on, etc. And I tell you guys, there's like very real limitations when you're based. There's very real limitations and consequences for being based. And one of those things is that people are going to avoid you like the plague. People are going to be terrified to talk to you. People are going to be terrified to have you on. People are going to be terrified to collab. I'll give Joey Swoll as an example. He likes the content. He said, hey man, I fuck with your stuff. He was supposed to come on the podcast. But I don't know what it is. Maybe it is what it is. I'm the type of person, I'll ask you one time. You say, yeah, you're down. I'll follow up with you maybe one time after that. If I don't hear anything where you're making...
I guess if you're saying a follow-up, me asking when would they be able to do it, then yeah. Besides that, if they don't respond, then it is what it is. Right? I'm not really chasing collabs. I think that certain collabs and interviews would be cool, but I don't care. People don't want to work with me. It is what it is. No. I don't give a damn.
Moves, I just leave it alone. This is why I don't like networking with influencers. I hate it. That's why Fresh does what he does. I hate doing that shit. Right?
I do hate networking.
You know, a part of me makes me realize that more than likely he probably was, a shout out to Nick O'Leaf with the gifted sub. A part of me makes me realize that more than likely he was probably scared to get canceled, right? Or get backlash. Because if he's getting backlash like this and for paying a tribute to a fallen wrestler, I could only imagine what would have happened if he came on here. So I want to take this moment to really thank you guys for supporting me, allowing me to be myself, where I will never, ever have to worry about this shit.
He ain't never gonna bend.
Okay? You guys allow me to tell everyone to you guys allow me to throw O slashes. You guys allow me to say YouTube. Okay?
That's gangster.
You guys do that. So thank you guys so much in OSS. Thank you guys so much for whether you support on the OSS and you're an active member.
That's fine.
Or you watch.
Good for him, man. That's a goal for sure, man. That's a goal for sure of mine, right? I do say whatever I want, regardless. I might censor myself to some degree, just so I can be able to continue, I don't know, earning a living on here. And, but if I get to the fresh and a fit level, right, or just get to Myron level, I'm more so a Myron fan than fresh. But yeah, I do think that would be awesome.
Watch on YouTube, or you watch on Rumble, you watch on Kick, you watch anywhere. Thank you guys for letting me be myself, because this is something that doesn't get talked enough about in the social media world, that influencers really end up becoming slaves to their audience. If you cultivate an audience in a certain way, right, by being politically correct, by being, this...
There's a lot of people that's on that.
Social justice warrior, kind of like how Joey Swoll does, they will turn on you and come after you for some shit that you didn't even think was that serious. Like in his case, I think what he did was he did a tribute to Hulk Hogan doing this. Let me see if I can find it here.
I don't even think I've seen the tribute. I just heard your crying.
And this is the kind of content he makes. Media.
Uproar.
Guys, down. Let me
see. Does he find it?
Appropriate people on the internet. That was until Joey Swoll was honoring Hulk Hogan for his passing by working out dressed up as Hulk Hogan. After he posted that video, he got huge backlash. People didn't like that he was honoring a guy like Hulk Hogan that was outwardly very ignorant towards certain types of people. It looked like it was gonna blow over until Joey Swoll responded.
I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did. He said something 20 years ago. I apologize for it. If you're gonna attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
Do you think he needs to do better or an overreaction? What do you think? One of the most...
I think it's say colored. We in the 50s. That's crazy. I'm sure he probably meant like what's the term that people be using nowadays? And I don't even fucking POC, right? So, like, if you're using the term POC, which stands for people of color, right, you shouldn't be mad if someone says the word colored. It threw me off because I haven't heard someone use that word since the fucking 50s. I think it said colored. Yeah, it's funny as fuck, though. But I don't think it's enough to be crying over. That's funny. So,
he's getting all this heat, right? Let me see if I can find one of these videos I can watch a little bit of it.
Like Flinders.
All right, well, let's see here.
What is he looking for?
Attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well.
Hulk Hogan was a racist. Like, nothing you can say just changes that. No matter how many black people you know who have said, "Oh, Hulk Hogan isn't a racist. He was a good wrestler. He was a good."
All right, let's assume he was. Let's assume he actually was a racist. Who cares? Who the cares? Yo, literally 10 seconds into the video, and I'm already irritated, bro. You guys are gonna sit here and fucking complain about someone's legacy and call him a racist, bro. There's videos of Hulk Hogan blasting fucking rap music. The dude used to wear Jordans. Okay? For those of you that don't know, anytime Hulk Hogan will make appearances and shit, the dude always wore Jordans. Okay? He's not racist. If someone makes a racist rant, says a racist rant or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean they're fucking racist, bro.
Right.
Incredible. Right? But see, Joey Swoll apologizing, right? Because it's like this, that, bro, I don't even use the word racist. If I'm talking about somebody and I'm trying to insult them, if I call them a racist, that's stupid and it's soft. As a matter of fact, I'll take a step further. I
do like calling black people racist. I ain't gonna front. When a black person is being racist, I do like pointing that out. Right? Because no one else is gonna say it. Like, people be afraid to call that type of stuff out. Like, George Jefferson from the Jeffersons was probably the biggest racist I've ever seen in my life on television. but no one's gonna call it out. Oh, black people can't be racist. Yeah, they can. By definition. Like, what? Yeah.
Like racist people. Let's go another fucking step. I like racist people. You want to know why? Because if someone is racist and they're willing to go ahead and be called a racist and be labeled a bigot and be labeled these terms that could up.
At least they're being honest.
At least they're being honest.
Oh, wow.
At least they're being honest. Because let me tell you guys something about people.
I did not know he was going to say that. That was just me just speaking freely. Wow.
Everybody uses slurs when no one's looking. Everybody insults members of other races. Everybody dislikes certain types of behavior. But what I've come to realize is this. Most people aren't actually racist. What it is they don't like certain behaviors that are typically attributed to a certain group of people. That's what it really is.
Damn.
Most people don't hate blacks. Most people hate the behavior of degenerate blacks. Most people don't hate Indians. They hate the behavior of certain Indians. Okay?
It's not wrong.
Most people are rationally sounding and they don't have a problem with a group of people from a totality circumstance.
And to be clear, I have no hate or disdain for any community, right? But I don't disagree with him. I also believe in freedom, right? Like, as long as it's not causing anyone harm, I don't give a damn what your opinion is. And I don't care why you hate it. I don't even care what you like might even say when it comes to like certain things that people would be afraid to hear or not even accused, but that would say is racist, right? Am I allowed to say whatever I want back? I know I make them cry for sure, I mean, verbally.
They have a problem with individuals within that group, and they'll make kind of catch-all terms to insult all of them, but the reality is they don't hate everybody. But this nuance often gets overlooked, and people use it to rage-bait, say, oh my God, they're racist. Ah. Anyone that watched Hulk Hogan knows the dude isn't racist.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing
and
like that. And mind you, I watched this reality TV show. Yeah, I know reality TV shows might not be 100% genuine, but man, he seemed like a cool guy from what I've seen.
This is why you never apologize to these bro. Never. Never apologize to these niggas, bro. Ever.
Word, though.
Guy, he's still a racist. Like, you don't call black people the N-word with the hard R and talk about you don't want your daughter dating N-words if you're not a racist. He's a racist.
So what? Cry harder.
Now listen, you guys can say,
you know how many black people run around and say, I don't want my daughter dating a white man? Or she got to keep it in the family?
Forgiven him for being a racist, and I still like him, but he's a racist. Like, there's nothing you can say. And if you guys know this guy, Joey Swoll, there's a lot of controversy going on with him right now. He's the guy who basically, if he sees someone doing something wrong in the gym, he calls him out.
A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with
me. He doing too many damn videos to respond to this, man. Like, unless you just trolling and just, doing it for content, nigga, I don't think you should be on here like this, right? Especially if your goal is to apologize.
Me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to.
Okay, so he did apologize. Right? I thought Myron was speaking just on the tweet. Yeah, he's apologizing. Yeah, this is soft. He's soft, bro. And I was defending him too, which I still don't think he was wrong for the whole Hogan thing. But he's soft.
Kids that we grew up with. They made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done.
See, and I think it's weird that you would go on a live when people are coming for you for dressing up like Hulk Hogan without doing your due diligence and then getting on that live and coming at people and saying, I don't care what he did 20 years ago. Seems to me like...
So you mad at him apologizing? But even when he bowed down, he's still wrong. That's crazy.
You probably knew? And now you're trying to save face by saying, well, I didn't know all that stuff. And it's probably because of all the backlash you're getting. You probably saw your brand being tarnished. You probably saw no one was going to be buying your little sauces or whatever you sell. And so you decided, you know what?
Yeah, bro. Like, this is why you don't bend the knee to bend like this. Bro, if somebody uses the word someone's racist in their terminology, they're a fucking bitch. Don't be friends with the individual.
I better go ahead and make this apology.
Like, this nigga's insufferable. I can already tell. Hey, racist. Shut the f up.
Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down. I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person.
This sounds so rehearsed. And yeah, I thought the colored word was funny when it was used. But also, I don't care. I don't care. Like, what PR person wrote this from?
Person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive term.
Bruh.
A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better.
I don't watch it now.
I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself.
I thought your videos was okay before. I don't want to watch you now. That's for damn sure. I think that would be a waste of my time.
To the same standards. I am human. I am still growing. I am still learning. And I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
So what do you guys think? I personally think this is a way for him to save his bottom line.
See, and this is why you don't apologize. Because like this are never going to accept it anyway.
That's funny.
It's like this are never going to accept it anyway. This is why you don't apologize, bro. Never apologize to these fucking dickheads, bro.
That's funny.
Incredible, bro. Fucking-credible. So yeah, I saw this and I said I gotta fucking say something. You know, I had to say something. And again, it made me really appreciate you guys because you guys allow me to say and do the things that I want to do without having to worry, man. So thank you guys so much for that, bro. That's really the main thing I wanted to cover with y'all, man. Is y'all are not gonna see me in a situation like this where I'm fucking terrified and they got these stupid ass black YouTuber niggas coming in and saying, you're a racist. Look who's crying about it. Every single time, bro. Fucking niggas. Punch! All the YouTubers making videos.
Yeah, he's going off. I don't know if I could even listen to the rest of this.
It's like a shit. All these niggas are fucking bitch ass niggas, bro. Bruh. Anyway. Okay. Moving on, man.
I do think they're being soft.
Holy shit, that shit pissed me off. Okay. So this news broke earlier this morning, guys, with the shooter.
Okay. All right. We gotta cut them clips a little bit better. Yeah, I got them clips a little bit. Nah, I agree with Myron. I do think he was cooking. I think Joey Swoll is soft. Like, I don't know what that was about. Tell me what you think down in the comment section.